Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Let's see. Go ahead and shut this little window down. I think I started earlier, maybe like 5 minutes earlier. Yeah, 5 minutes earlier. So we'll see. I always do that. I always start off earlier. That's just a habit, I guess. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad for this, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't have anyone on yet, but I know that's because I set this for 4:30 Pacific, which is 5:30 my time. Um, so yeah, I see someone jumped on. Someone's watching. I'm gonna wait for a few of you guys to jump on so we can begin. I want to start off with a video. All right, I got 4 people watching. Nice to see you, Hangman Stranger, puras papitas. That's right. It's Monday. It's Monday. Talking papas. Monday. Talking papas with Frank Ticas dropping knowledge. We're talking papas. We're talking papas. Now, there may be a brief moment, guys, in which I have to jump off for a little bit, but I'll let you guys know. I mean, I'm not going to shut it down. I'm just going to have to go offline because I'm waiting for my wife and my daughter to come back from the supermarket. So I'm gonna help them with the groceries. So I'm just letting you guys know. Hey, what's up, machete? Pollito con papas, pollito con papas. Yeah, there's a cumbia with that same that name, right? Pollito con papas. There's a cumbia. I'm gonna look for it. Let me look for it. Hold on a second. I remember that. Pollito con papas. Let me see. Pollito con. Yeah, pollito con papas. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I got a commercial here. Hey, shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. Shout out to everybody. It's Monday. It's Monday. Talking papas. Talking papas. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one. Yes, right, Machete? Yeah, I knew. There you go. Damn, that's an old school song, bro. That brought back memories. Pollito con papas. That's right, Machete. Good memory, brother. Hey, that's right. The Hangman Stranger listening from work. Cool, cool, cool. What's up, Shankopotamus? Shankopotamus in the house. Cali Big Dog. Hangman. Yes, that's right, Machete. Yeah, man. Hey, look. I learned how to dance as a kid. Like a little kid, I knew how to dance. Wepa, yeah, that's right. I knew how to dance, bro. Like my parents taught me how to dance cumbias, merengues, all of that. Like I learned how to dance. Like, I was a little kid and I was cutting the rug at the parties, and they would get mad if I didn't dance because my aunts would be like, "Oh, quiero bailar con Frank. I want to dance with Frank." I'm like, "Ah." I wanted to play with my cousins, but I had to go and dance. I had to dance. So I'd be in the middle of all the adults and shit. But that brought back memories, bro, because we danced to all of those songs at my family parties. You know, the parties that my mom would throw. A lot of birthday parties, celebrations. Yeah, man. What's up, Cali Big Time? I do. Yeah, man. Hey, pollito con papas, bro. Today we're talking papas. We're talking Mesmerize Monday. Mesmerize Monday. Now, I was telling you guys that I might have to jump off just for like about 5 minutes, when my daughter's gonna let me know when they're on their way, because I'm gonna help them with the groceries to bring them in. But it won't take too long. It'll only take around maybe like 4 minutes. I say 5 minutes. And another thing, so like I program these lives for like 5:30. Like today, I programmed this for 5:30. But if I find that I have time to jump on early, that's what I do. So maybe that's why like the notifications might not be working. I may be doing this wrong. I don't know, man. Yeah. So Hey, shout out to everybody that's watching, to everyone that's come in, Machete, the Hangman, Kelly Big Dog, Shankopotamus. You know, we're chilling. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Mesmerize. Mesmerize. So there's a little video now. The guy in the video is a little weird, but I like the definition. I like his definition, and I think that it explains Mesmerize well. Now remember, we're talking papas, right? This Monday, hey, Frank Tica's dropping knowledge talking papas on a Monday. It's Mesmerize Monday. We're going to understand what mesmerizing is, and I think it's a very relevant word. Hey, what's up? Buenos dias to everyone in the chat. Big friend. Hey, that's right. JM805. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just starting. I'm just now starting. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Mesmerize. I'm going to put the video in right now. So just give me 1 second. Let me put it up. And I'm gonna play it. It's not very long. It's not a very long video. It's a minute 34 seconds. So let's begin.
Hi. Today's word of the day has been suggested by my friend and student Endre. It is mesmerize. In British English, the Z or the Z is sometimes an S. Mesmerize is a regular verb. To be mesmerized by something means that you are so interested in something or so attracted to something that you can't think of anything else. It's a bit.
All right. So I want you guys to hear that, and we're gonna talk a little bit about this. I'm gonna let it play, and then I'll get into it. But I did want you guys to see this part, okay, what it means a little bit, and then he's gonna go into an explanation of where mesmerize, where the word comes from, and then I'll just talk off of that. Now, if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, please put them in the chat. I'm about to share the link if anybody wants to jump on and discuss what we're going to be talking about today. That'll be cool.
So interested in something, so interested in something. To be mesmerized by something means that you are so interested in something or so attracted to something that you can't think of anything else.
All right. So now that could be an idea, that can be an object, that can be a goal, that could be some sort of I don't know, goal in life that you're trying to reach. It could be a person, obviously. Like, so many things could mesmerize us. So many things. Now, what I do think, and it doesn't really say it here as part of the definition, but I think that sometimes we're mesmerized by things before we truly know what they are. Like, we can be mesmerized by the idea of something, like thinking it's a certain way, right? We can be mesmerized by an idea of something. Let me move this a little bit. You can be mesmerized by an idea. I never really watched the Kardashians. I did watch a couple of episodes when my wife was watching it. Sometimes I would sit down and watch it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't my kind of show. Let's see. I was so mesmerized by YouTube, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, man. But sometimes that being mesmerized takes on a whole way of being. And I remember that how many times has Kim Kardashian been married? I don't know, but she was gonna marry some basketball guy, like this light-skinned basketball guy. They were about to get married. I don't know if they did get married. I don't even remember. But what I do know is either they did get married and they divorced right away, or like right before they got married, he fucking called off the wedding, right? And when they were talking to him, he was like, the thing is that she's in love with the idea of marriage. She's in love with the idea of being married, of having children, of all of these things. But it doesn't matter who is in that role of husband, right? So this is what, like, he understood this, and that's what he backed away. He didn't get married, right? Because he saw that she was mesmerized by the idea of marriage, the celebration, the white dress, all this other shit, superficial shit. But anybody could have been in the role of husband. And he understood this. He's like, nah, man, this is not real love. She just wants to be married. She's just trying to get married. And I mean, we saw that that's pretty much the case. I can say the same thing about J-Lo, but then there's so many other stars that Brad Pitt, you know, what's his name? Um, what's his name, man? Mark Anthony. Like, there's so many dudes, Leonardo DiCaprio, you know what I mean? That are like mesmerized by the idea of being with someone, but you don't know how to be with someone. But we could be mesmerized by a lot of things. Hey, what's up, Terps? Nice to see you. Let me continue playing this.
It's a bit like being hypnotized by something. In fact, mesmerize comes from the name of an 18th century German physician called Franz Mesmer.
Yeah, so now Franz Mesmer, okay, just so you guys know, he was like one of the first people to start working with hypnosis. But it wasn't called that back then. But he was kind of a quack. He was sort of like like a quack. He wore a robe. He believed in magnetism, animal magnetism. That's one of the concepts that he came up with, was animal magnetism. He actually made people eat a diet of like this mineral, and then would move magnets all over them. So yeah, he was kind of a quack, but his name is where Mesmerize comes from, and he was one of the first people to start with hypnosis. Just so you know, just a little bit of history, just so you guys know, and wrap all of this up, right? Saludos, Frank and Chet. What's up, Miss Yai? Nice to see you. I see you, Mr. Oxnard. Nice to see you, Mr. Oxnard. Unknown. Thank you so much for jumping on. Okay, Gruhorn. I see you. Machete, that's right. Terps, Cali Big Dog, and Miss Yaya. Nice to see you. Yeah, so being mesmerized is like being hypnotized. And like I said, the guy whose name the word is derived from was one of the first proponents of hypnotism. But we can become mesmerized by so many things. And usually it's the idea of it. Usually once we get it, like once we find it, like once we get whatever it is that we're mesmerized with, like if we do what it takes to attain it, sometimes we become disappointed. Sometimes it's not all that it's cracked up to be. So Mr. Oxnard, Mr. Machete, saludos y respetos, chirps. That's right, Cali Big Dog. Yeah, Miss Yaya. Everyone's here. Let's finish the definition.
He believed that all people and objects are pulled together by a strong magnetic force. And this was later called mesmerism.
Yeah, so from his name, mesmerism came, which is the attraction, that that gravitational pull, that magnetic pull that he felt we had, like that the creation had on each other. So it was called mesmerization. But
some example sentences are: the bright lights of the capital city mesmerized the little village girl.
so in that case, mesmerize is like being in awe of something as well, right? It could be being in awe of something. It could be being sort of like hypnotized by something, to where it makes you believe things. It makes you act certain ways that maybe you normally wouldn't do, but you're acting in a sort of hypnotic state because you're so enthralled, you're so attracted by this person. It could be, like I said, it could be a person, it could be an idea, it could be a goal, it could be an object. Now, there's not necessarily anything wrong with being mesmerized per se, but I think that what you do and how you go about dealing with being mesmerized plays a part. I want to be very honest with you guys. There are hardly anything now in my life that I feel mesmerizes me, like that can captivate me, that can, catch my attention, to the point of not being able to focus or concentrate on something else because I'm so enthralled, I'm so focused on this one thing, this one person. But when I was younger, it happened a lot. I remember being mesmerized by girls. Yeah, a couple of them did me dirty because sometimes when you're mesmerized by something, it's very easy to attribute things to it that aren't necessarily real. Like we're conceiving these things in our mind. Like when you're mesmerized with the idea, once again, of being married, sometimes we attribute things to marriage that might not be really real. Like they might not be a part of marriage. It might not even be a part of reality. We were talking the other day, if I'm not mistaken, on the collective, where we were talking about that at one point where when people got married, there was a time in certain cultures that they used white linens, and the woman was supposed to be a virgin when she got married, and after the first night, the honeymoon, everyone was waiting for them to bring out the sheets and show the bloody sheets of a woman losing her virginity. Like that was a custom. And there were men, and there are still men mesmerized with the idea of finding a virgin wife that'll do everything for them. That'll be dependent on them, that'll say yes to everything that they do. And they become so mesmerized with that idea when they discover that it's not real, it makes them violent. No, that's where you see all of these alpha male, like all the alpha males, like the majority of alpha males. That's the type of thing that they preach. Is they're alpha males, they deserve to have, like, a virgin wife. They deserve these things. Like they just deserve them because they're men, because they're alpha males. They deserve these things. And if you don't have them, you're a fucking weakling. You're not an alpha male. Now that's the idea. Right? But they become so enthralled, so mesmerized by the idea of being like a full-fledged 100% man, that they start attributing things to manhood that aren't necessarily a part of being a man. Like there are alpha males. Hey, what's up? What's up? Let me see. Let me just come here, machete. Like in the transfer words, yeah. Like in the transfer words. It was cracking, X-rated. Nice to see you, Frank. Hope you're doing good, bro. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Taking the time, chit chat here. I'm doing this right now. I might jump off for a few minutes just to help my wife and my daughter bring in the groceries when they come back from the supermarket. But I'll be out for a little while. Hey, what's up, Shark City girl? I'm listening at work. All right, cool. Talking about being mesmerized. Now, you can be so mesmerized with something that you lose a sort of sense of reality, and you attribute things to this that might not truly be there. Like, I'll give you an example when it comes to these alpha male dudes, like so-called alpha males, right? I mean, they are so enthralled with the idea that being a man is like the epitome of creation that some of them disdain women. And by disdain, I'm not saying that they're not attracted to women, although some are questionable. I've seen some alpha males that, I'm like, do you even like women? Would you even want to be with a woman? But they're so enthralled with the idea of what a perfect wife or what a trophy wife is, that when they realize that a woman has her own brain, has her own thoughts, has her own opinions, has her own desires, has her own goals, wants to do things, doesn't not all of them want to be, not all of them want to be it was a definition, no matter. Not all of them want to be, barefoot and naked, just popping out babies. When they discover that, it ruins the image that they had of this person. But this is an idea that they created, that they crafted in their mind. So what do? They become violent. Many times they become violent. When they realize that they cannot subdue a woman, they become violent. So being mesmerized per se is not the issue. It's just like, what is it that enthralls you, and how much is it affecting you? Like, how much control does it have over your reality? What's up, Hugo Torres? Saludos, Frank. Hope you're having an excellent Monday. Yeah, man, we're chilling. Frankie and gang, what's up, Iron Man? Ill mannered, who's that? No, it's a teacher, bro. He was giving a definition of mesmerized, so you're kind of late. What's up, Frank T and Familia? What's up, OG Smalls? Yeah, let me see. I think he's got a few more things.
When I first met my girlfriend, I was mesmerized by her beautiful smile. Pele mesmerized the defense with his attacking skills before scoring a wonderful goal.
All right, now see this example sentence. I want to
scoring before skills defense with.
Hold on, let me look at this one real quick.
Mesmerized the defense with his attacking skills.
Now, see, that is also something that can happen. You could mesmerize people. What the fuck is that fucking guy? Ratas and Skittles were on that show, Cheaters. Yeah. Skittles got busted with another man on that TV show, Cheaters. Yeah, bro. Man. Hey, Frank, I just want to stop by real quick. Sending mine, always sending my support. Hey, that's right, Chris. Thanks so much, bro. But you can become enthralled and lose a sense of reality. You can be mesmerized by something and attribute things to whatever object of desire it is that has you under a spell, per se, that once you get it, like once you attain it or once you're close to it, it may not be all that you thought it was. It may not be all that you attributed to it. And that's why sometimes people are disillusioned. And you hear that, there's a quote that says, never meet your heroes, right? Never meet your heroes. You might be disappointed. Maybe you attributed things to this hero. Maybe you attributed things to this woman. Maybe you attributed things to this man, like in your mind, from your desires, from being mesmerized, that when you're finally in proximity, when you're finally there in front and have that back and forth, you realize that person isn't all that they were cracked up to be, or that you made them out to be. And the same thing goes for ideas, for situations, for decisions that we make. Skittles is mesmerized by Dove's debriefing status. Hey, man, listen. People want to talk shit because we talk about these fools, but I'm going to mention them, and I'm glad you brought it up. They're a perfect example of dudes so mesmerized with their image that they're willing to lie, to cheat, to steal, to scam, to once again, to lie blatantly, to disrespect, because they're so mesmerized with with what people will think. That enthralls them, the opinion of other people. What will people think of me? How will people look at me? If I say who I am, if I reveal what I am, who I am, how I think, what will people think of me? People are a prisoner to public opinion. And you can become mesmerized by having the utmost appearance. But sometimes that'll be your downfall. No, I believe in being clear headed, clear minded, clear eyed about everything. And maybe that will take me some more time than others. I might take a little more time than others to pass judgment because I don't let immediate situations mesmerize me. I don't let the immediate thoughts, I don't let the immediate energy, that particular situation enthrall me to where I can't see that there are other sides to whatever it is. And that can be a person, that can be a situation, that can be an object, that can be anything. You know, I think we truly have to be very leery of allowing things to captivate us, to mesmerize us to the point where we may even lose control, or we might start not living up to the standards that we set up for ourselves and sort of compromise our belief systems and who we are. Heroes are born every day, but legends never die. That's right, man. Free Mags, yeah, free Mags. Prayers for Jay Slaughter, yeah, prayers for Jay Slaughter, man. Jay Slaughter, man, if you're watching, prayers to you, brother. You know what's up? Hey, what's up, Johnny G? Chilling, man, chilling. Free Oakland Pigeons. Yeah, so they're a perfect example of being mesmerized by their image. Like, I believe that they are slaves to the images that they try to portray. They cannot get around constantly justifying their actions to maintain an image. No, nothing. It's just he's been under the weather, bro. Just under the weather. Just prayers to Jay Slaughter. He's been a little under the weather, but that's about it. Anytime we always send prayers for people that are feeling under the weather, or maybe they're about to go into some type of process. It could be a new, a job interview, whatever, man. We just like to give a shout out to people and let them know that, hey, man, you're in our thoughts and you're in our prayers. Hey, what's up, Two Times? What's up, man? What's up, Frank and Chat? Chilling, man. Talking about being mesmerized. You can be mesmerized by an idea, and if you don't know too much about it, that could be your downfall. And usually we become mesmerized by things that we truly don't know. Like, we don't really know these things, because if we knew them for what they were, they would lose their charm. That's part of like what mesmerizing does. There's like a charm, and if charm is like a spell. It's like being under a spell. It's like being hypnotized. All of these things are very, very comparable. Two times we bounce back. Yeah, that's right. L mesmerized by Gunner? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. You'd have to ask L. That's not for me to answer, for me to say. I don't think he is. I don't think so. But if you want to know, you can ask him. Don't ask me. I don't, I can't speak for anyone else. And shout out to L, shout out to everybody, man. Jay Slaughter is funny, he keeps us entertained. Yeah, he's cool, man. But sometimes we all go through things. We all go through, health, bad health sometimes, bad allergies. We need Brother Jay. Yeah, man. That's right. Who, what, when, where, why? Chilling. I cast a spell in this chat. That's right, OG Smalls. Moni, what's up? What's up, Moni? Yeah, so you can be. Let me go ahead and take. I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. I just wanted you guys to see or to hear the definition of mesmerized, and we're gonna talk about that today. Like we're gonna talk about how we can be in love, or mesmerized, or enthralled, infatuated, whatever you want to call it, by ideas, by people, by situations, by objects. And sometimes, because we're enthralled, because we're mesmerized, we attribute things to it that may not be real. We may attribute things to that, like to make it more attractive, I guess, or to make it more important for us than it really is. You know, Smalls, Mokni, Una Bruja La Moni. Good to see you, Moni. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Fear of the Dark. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for everyone watching. I got 26 people watching. Thanks for everyone that's tuning in to the chat. Please hit the like if you haven't already done so. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I dropped a video earlier this morning about my trip to the movies yesterday. I'm gonna do a little more of that. I'm thinking of trying to branch out and do everything. I'm gonna continue doing what I do, but I'm gonna do that too. Moni, when you hopping on with Frankie, everything is real in my head. Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean it's real. And that's the problem when you allow something to dominate your thoughts and to dominate your emotions. Like we can let things mesmerize us to the point where it could be damaging. You know, Iron Man can't talk to you. Like I'll give you guys an example. There are people that are enthralled, that are mesmerized by the exposed tube movement. Let's be real. They're mesmerized. I know some of them would have wanted operations to have shut down months ago, and we don't stop. Sometimes when people feel empty or hurt, they are easily mesmerized. Yes, that's correct. They are more easily, yes, they are more easily mesmerized. Yeah, that's true. I have 2,000 on TikTok in my head, and I'm a life pro. That's the energy I bring to my lives. Well, you could be mesmerized with the idea of being a streamer, of being a big streamer. But what happens is that the more people you have, it's like me with my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more motivated I am to put out content. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't ever want it to feel like an obligation. Moni, okay, cool, all right. No, I don't ever want it to feel right now the way things are with my time, with me putting out content. I'm cool. I enjoy it. I have the time for it. I enjoy doing it. It's a hobby to me. But some people are mesmerized by the fact that I'm being consistent, that I'm being prolific with my content creation. But that's how I usually am with most things that I do in life. If I get involved in something, I try to get involved to the fullest. I do it to the best of my abilities. I learn from it. I enjoy it. And that's what I'm doing with content creation, whether you like it or not. I mean, there are guys that have admitted to being online every time I am just to see me. That's called being mesmerized. Someone said you hold the title for most coconuts smashed by head. Really? Sounds like you said it. It sounds like you said it. Pinches haters, pinches haters. You see what I'm saying? These guys are enthralled. They're mesmerized. They can't leave the chat alone. They got to jump on. They got to, they're mesmerized. You're mesmerized, Iron Bobby. You're mesmerized. You see? You're perfect proof. That's why this is Mesmerize Monday. I'm mesmerizing you. Everybody that feels the need to jump on to spread their hate is mesmerized by me. Because the family knows that they can jump on and we're going to have a conversation. We might even clown each other. But you Iron Bobby, you more like Spaghetti Bobby because you seem weak. Oh man, Moni's mesmerized by melves by elves. Yeah, as long as y'all come to double tap for the man, no, fuck the double taps. Yeah, that's right. Iron Bobby weak as fuck. Yeah, Cali vid, it's fool. Okay, drop a daily heart me then 1 coin. Man, you're crazy. You know, I got money for other things, Moni, not for none of that. But anyways, no, some people are mesmerized. They're mesmerized by hating. You can be mesmerized by your hate, which seems to be the case. It seems to be the case. Fair wire in the shadows of the night. Moni, I'll drop coins on your man. I'm not gonna read that. Nah, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean, guys. All right. Um, some people are mesmerized by what the Exposed Tube movement does. Shout out to ET, man. Shout out to Exposed Tube movement. Shout out to ladies of Exposed Tube. We're gonna continue doing what we do. No, but some people are infatuated. They're enthralled. They want to find ways, to test, to test. I've got people threatening to pull my covers because they're so enthralled. You're so mesmerized by the fact that I'm online. You're mesmerized by my little YouTube, my little YouTube channel. I don't even have 600 people as subscribers. At least not yet. Not yet. I know I'm gonna get to 1,000. I know I will. Because I'm being consistent. No? But some of you guys are like, wow, look at this guy. He's riding the coattails. He's a what was it? He's a cloud chaser. So let's talk a little bit about being a cloud chaser. Now, what is a cloud chaser? Like, it's a disrespectful way of saying someone that wants attention. Frank's energy is me on my TikTok lives. You wish. Huh? But what is a clout chaser? I mean, I think everybody that wants to put out a channel on YouTube or anywhere, wants to be a streamer like Moni. Anybody that wants to get a bigger channel, wants to have a lot of subscribers, wants to monetize a little bit off of what they do online on these platforms. You do want some attention. I mean, the more views you get, the more subscribers you get, the more you monetize. Who's not going to want that? So it seems pretty, like, I don't know, contradictory to me to call me a cloud chaser when I see you chasing cloud after me as well. Why use my videos? Why use my image? Why talk about me if it's not for clout? Now, if it's a righteous mission that you're on, then that means you're mesmerized. There's nothing wrong with that, but admit it. You're mesmerized. And not only are you mesmerized, but you are clearly on a mission. So that makes you guys hypocrites. Because when you come over and say, the explosive, that's not a mission, it's just a YouTube channel. Okay, then why are you so mesmerized by the idea of bringing it down? It's because you're enthralled, bitch. That's why. We matter. So you're obviously on a mission because you can do coordinated attacks. For you guys to pull off like little coordinated attacks, it means that you guys really are taking what you do seriously. So what the fuck are you fucking judging us for, bitch? When you guys are on that shit. Cloud Chaser is that bitch who pulled up into boxes to plug her live and then told my chat to go to hers after what the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. When I started this, Frank, what's up, Ghost? Nice to see you. When I started this, Il Manor, Ghost, that's right. We transcend all dick riders and chorizo holders. Yeah, bro. That's right, OG Smalls. But you can be mesmerized by the wrong thing. Or in that enthralled state of mind that you're on, you can make some bad decisions. Hey, what's up, Blue? What's good? Chilling, bro. Hey, thanks for jumping on, bro. Thanks for being here. Shout out to you. Shout out to Mimi, man. God bless you guys. God bless everybody, man. Everybody that's a part of the explosive movement, ladies of Exposed Tube, everybody that rocks with us, you know. May the Lord give you good health. May He provide. May He protect and keep you blessed. Those are my prayers to everybody, man. Even the haters. Because I don't hate you, but I'm just curious as to why you're so mesmerized. My favorite, yeah, yeah. I mean, so when you say you guys are not a movement, you guys are not a revolution, but yet you're over here like coordinating and planning shit, then what are you? A bunch of hypocrites. Admit it. I mesmerize you all. Joker's giant crease. Hey man, the giant crease has some hypnotic powers, bro. It's like a Venus flytrap. Is someone saying my name in the chat? Man, yeah, read them right here. Moni, I thought I was your favorite. You know, Mandarin, that's right. Smalls, you my top three. Top three. Yo, what's the world? Hey, what's up, Sally? Chilling, man. Talking about being mesmerized, bro. Like you could be mesmerized by the wrong thing. Can I get a wrench for being your biggest hater? Nah, bro, you can't get a wrench for being my biggest hater. But see, you're mesmerized by me. See, you formulated an image of me. You used my name in your fake profile. You're obviously mesmerized. See, here's what I mean. Imagine having this kind of effect on you. I mean, I truly had an effect on you. I don't know how. Like that's what I wonder. I wonder what. Crybaby Ticas, tell me, Crybaby Ticas, what made you decide to create a user with my last name with a supposed image of me, and then come to troll me? What made you do that, bro? Like, what made you do all of that work? Explain yourself. Sounds like, looks to me like you're fucking mesmerized. And that's what I feel about everybody that for no reason just decided to hate on Frank Dicas. But you know what it is? What it is that I understand though. I understand. You know, because at some point in my life, I used to get mad at people. Sometimes people I didn't even know, just for other bullshit, just for other people's bullshit. You know? I remember this one time I got in a wreck because a friend of mine, this girl, you know, she comes and she's crying. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? She's like, no, well, my fucking vato. I'm like, well, what happened? And she's like, he slapped me. I'm like, oh, fuck that. You know, so my cousin and I, we knew who the dude was. We go over there and we're like, hey, fool, like, what the fuck? Like, we were about to to jump on, pretty much. Another week waste of burner account, mesmerizing Frank facts. Yeah, man, hey, they love that. They love it. They got to create, but that's a lot of work, bro. Fair transcends the first 4 feet of the measuring. The crease had Moni mesmerized. No manner. But then when we went in, when we went over there, he's like, nah, but check this out. And then, like, he slapped her, but she had like gone at him. Like, she had hit him a couple of times with the fucking with this bat, like this little bat that you use to check the tires to check if they're flat. They sell these little bats. And she hit him twice with it, and then when she went at him again, he slapped her, took the bat, and that's when she took off. And I went over there, like when we went back over there, like, hey, but how come you didn't tell me that you hit him with a bat? He's like, no, but he should take it. He's a man. I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't believe in hitting women, but self defense is self defense. And if you come at me with a bat, a slap is like the least thing I could do to you. No, don't come hit me with a bat and think it's okay. I'm not going to protect myself. But there are dudes that are mesmerized over women. And women will tell them, hey, look, go do this, go do that. And they'll do it. They'll do it. They'll do it because they want to be in good with the woman. And that's the kind of energy you see going on with a lot of these dudes. And sometimes it's not even a woman, it's another man. Like, they're so mesmerized, so enthralled with trying to be cool and trying to get them ego strokes from these weirdos that they do the most. See, you guys judge me and I don't do the most. All I do is put out videos. I do my lives, I do my videos, just like other content creators do. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up with that. Higher thumper, always carry one in my right. That's right. Hangman or nice pick. That's right. Hey, bro, do you know Talking Papa is already a pod name? Cholo Fit Dude. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know that, but hey, I do it too. So, Talking Papas, bro. That's right. Hangman keeps a tire thumper for the ladies. What's up, the Hangman? Hey, Hangman, stranger, chilling. All right, man. Yeah. We're talking papas anyway. I don't know if he does it, bro. I never really paid attention, and I don't see that. Just goes to show I don't follow channels, bro. I truly don't follow or watch too many channels. Like, outside of what we do with the exposed to, I watch other things. Like, I watch music videos. I like a lot of documentaries, Like, see, and that's the thing. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, what I'm doing here, that this is like a hobby to me. This is part entertainment, but obviously there's that serious aspect that I truly don't like what these guys do online. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a proponent of it. I will never accept the glorification of none of that past crime shit. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in glorifying prisons. I don't believe in glorifying gangs and crimes and all of these things. I don't believe in glorifying them. No, and if you meet enough people that were a part of that, they will tell you the same thing. They don't want none of that to be glorified. So I have no respect for it. Taco staying, I memorized of taking naps. What's up, Taco? What's up, man? Chilling, bro. We're chilling. What's up, Taco staying? Yeah, Cali Big Dog, Anyways, yeah, like, you can be. I'm mesmerized by Taco's hair. Yeah. But seriously, like, like, what? Why are you so enthralled by me? Fuck. Now, what's funny is, look, they say that, okay, so they say I'm deported, right? So they throw me, they make me, or they make it seem, and they try to insult me because I'm deported. So that should make me like a lower level than you, because that's why you're saying it, right? So if you're calling me deported to make me feel embarrassed or ashamed or to try to mock me, then that should be because you're putting yourself on a pedestal above me, right? You're not deported, I am, so you're putting yourself on a pedestal above me. Then some of you call me a J cat, right? You call me a J cat because you want, so you're dropping me another level and you're going up another level. You see? So every time you insult me, every time you say things about me, you're putting yourself on a higher pedestal and you're putting me lower into a pit of disdain and shame. And yet, you're still watching me, bitch, and you're still enthralled and mesmerized by what I do. Like, didn't that guy say that he watches all my every move? All my moves. There are people right now digging and trying to find something, you know? What's up, Popeye? What's good, everyone? Frank T. Chilling, bro. Chilling. 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 You're Salvi? What, you didn't know? Yeah, I'm Salvi. What's up, Machete? Damn, you be having nonstop. Hey, man, there's like 3 pupuserias just down this street. Iron Man, 2 times, Terps. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Taco Stain. Mr. Oxnard, that's right. Yeah, so so to me it's like, now you could use, see, and this is where you would have to be smart. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Doing a good job. Hey, thank you, Masputo. Thank you so much for that. And I appreciate that, bro. My mind is that I'm going to continue doing what I do. That's the mentality. That's the plan. The plan is, to do what I do. That's right. That's right. That's right. JM805, Popeye. Yeah, Popeye's in the house, man. Masputo, everyone's in the house. Thank you so much for jumping on and watching me when I, get on this. Thanks so much to everyone that subscribed to my channel. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I put out content every day. I try to mix it up, but you guys know the mission. I am the Exposed to movement. I'm not riding no coattails, bitch. You're just mesmerized. You're mesmerized. Just admit it. You're enthralled. You're enthralled. Like, how did this guy, like, where did this guy come from? How come we can't really fuck with this guy? I mean, you've tried to fuck with me. I've gotten upset. I have. But that's the extent to it. Like, what else can be done? I'm not gonna stop. I do what I do. But it trips me out. So you can be mesmerized by an idea. Like, you can build up this idea in your mind and be mesmerized by it. And then once you finally attain it or you achieve whatever it is, you may come to find out that it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. And the same thing can be said for those of you that are enthralled on the idea of putting something out on me. You will come to find there ain't shit. So, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, for you guys to go so far as to imagine it and to threaten it and to talk it out and to jump on my chat, like, like them lamos just did and like they constantly do, for you guys to feel the need to do that, to create users with my face and my last name and all of that, thinking that that's doing something, that really goes to show that I have affected you guys. Straight up. I haven't changed. I don't have any other users. I don't have any other fake users. None of that. I keep it simple. I don't need all that because I don't care. I don't go into other people's shit incognito, talk shit, and drop. I'm not enthralled by that. But it's funny to me. And I wanted to talk about it because, that's how I understand it. That's how I understand it. I understand that people can truly be mesmerized by an objective, by ideas, and they may start attributing things to that idea that aren't true. But you guys can keep attributing shit to the idea of who I am. And you're just going to come to find out constantly that your ideas and your thoughts and your accusations are not fucking true whatsoever. That's right, Popeye Oakland. Hey, Cuba Mike. Frank T, hopes all is well, healthy, you and your family. Hey, likewise, bro. Likewise, shout out to you and your family, bro. God bless you. God bless you and your wife. Say hi to Sunshine for me, please. Um, we're in here, man. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. That's right, Spider Mike Morello's in the house. Is host hypnosis a form of yeah? Well, hypnosis, Taco Stain, mesmerize comes from the last name Mesmer, and he was sort of like a crackpot, but he was one of the first proponents of hypnosis. So mesmerize comes from his last name. But he was kind of like a crackpot. He believed like in magnetism. I think I believe in some sorts of magnetism, but he believed in like taking like minerals and then having magnets passed all over your body. So he was a kind of a crackpot. Kind of a crackpot. Joker is mesmerized by that. Definitely Kelly's the big dog talk. Look, hey, I love it because you guys prove my point. You guys prove my point. Imagine, look, I don't imagine having the time to go on someone's live. Okay, so they say I'm a lame, right? They say I'm a J cat. They say I'm all of these things. Yet, oh man, it's crazy. It's funny. Big stinky. Yeah, it's nearly the same. Imagine going through the effort of creating a soccer. Yeah, bro. Look, shower. Taco saying the MS Stranger. That's right, Cuba, everyone. That's right, Mike Morello. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everyone that's watching. I got 33 people watching. Some are lurkers. If you haven't already hit the like, please do so. Making a burner and getting clipped in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, exactly, bro. But that is what that's how I see it. That's how I see it. I see that you guys are mesmerized and enthralled. To the person trying to talk to me in the chat, you started it. Okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, so the link is pinned. I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna put it back there. If you want to jump on, whoever wants to jump on, I'll let you on. Okay, it is pinned. It's always pinned. But I think that, once again, I don't think there's anything wrong with being mesmerized per se, but like you can't lose control. Like you can't let it control you. You can't let whatever object of desire you have, whether it's a person, an object, a situation, you can't let that control you. You can't let it get the best of you. You can't let it mess with your emotions. Does Frank want me to call in and shout out my stats of his live like I do? Moni, we'll talk about this. Lurker today, Frank. My turn to make dinner. Just got to listen to it. Hey, that's right, Mateo. Shout out to you. Blessings to you and your family, Mateo. Thank you so much for your constant support and always being here. That's crazy. That's right, Wolverine. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for being on. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody watching. And, if you haven't hit the like, please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Now, I did say at the very beginning of this that I might jump off for a few minutes, maybe maximum 5, because I'm waiting for my wife and daughter to come back from the supermarket. So I'm going to be helping them with the groceries just to bring them in. So I might just, black out the screen for a little bit while I do that. They haven't let me know that they're on their way yet. But as soon as they do, and they come, I'll let you guys know. But it won't take too long. I'll just jump off the screen for a little while. These cards control me. Moni got mesmerized by Becky. Mateo, that's right. Yeah, I mean, look. First and foremost, you got to be careful, like, what it is that you're attributing shit to. Like sometimes we can be in a relationship with someone and we attribute things to this other person that aren't real just because we're mesmerized with the relationship or with this person, and then come to find out that they might not be the person that we made them out to be. Frank says it with more pizzazz. Guys, hit the like and subscribe. Ding ding. Boney, I'll take another for good measure. Taco saying, "What's up, sucker?" That's right. Hit the cardigan, fool. Just chilling. That's right. That's right, Hangman. So you really have to be careful what it is that you're mesmerizing, and watch it from being obsessive. Like you can be mesmerized, on the short term. I think it may happen to all of us. Sometimes you look at something and maybe it's breathtaking, right? There are things that are breathtaking. It could be a car that a brand new model Ferrari you've never seen before, and you see it like right next to you, like wow, for a little while it could mesmerize you because you're taking it all in, and in that moment, in those seconds of you taking in this car and calculating it in your mind, like okay, this is a Ferrari and it's here, it's nice, taking it in, you could be mesmerized, but that should only last a few seconds. You know, the problem is that when we're mesmerized and we can't break that. The problem is that when you're mesmerized and you're on YouTube waiting for Frank to get on at all times, so that then I can say Frank is on YouTube all the time. Fuck, you're mesmerized with me, bitch. Why though? Why? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Let me know, man. Just let me know. That's right. That's right. Taco Lounge time. My dogs be barking. Elvis is mesmerized with. Yeah, I know he is. And you're mesmerized with TikTok and being a streamer. And what happens is that if you're mesmerized by something, it may take away from your time doing things that may be more productive, that may be healthier for you to do. You know, some people are mesmerized with going to the gym and having the perfect body to the point that they start doing crazy shit to attain that physique. Injecting shit. Like, have you seen those dudes that have them fake ass muscles? I don't know what it is that they inject into themselves. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm not really, but you know what I'm talking about. I mean, that's some crazy shit. Like, there are people that are so mesmerized with having a certain physique that they don't care, and they'll ruin their bodies, they'll ruin their whole shit just to attain that. There are people that we watch on lives almost every day, almost every day, that are mesmerized by alcohol and by the thought of being drunk. Like, look, man, there are moments in which I understand that people drink to get drunk. I understand it. There are moments in which you say, you know what, I want to get drunk today. I just want to fucking drink and just, maybe it's you're on vacation, you're with family, you're going to be at the house. Maybe there's other people, they're going to be drinking. You know that you can crash out and fall asleep because, you're in a safe place with family members. And you decide that's going to be the day that you're going to get drunk. They inject oils to look up. Yeah, bro. I mean, they're so mesmerized by the thought, by the appearance of being buff, of having buttery smooth chesticles, that they do that shit. This pollito con papas has me mesmerized. Provecho, bro, provecho. I ruin my body because I've never been mesmerized by shit. Okay. But you could. I mean, but what I'm saying is you could be mesmerized by an idea. You could lose control trying to attain something. And these guys will put the look. Some people are mesmerized, like I was saying, by the thought of getting drunk. And what I was saying was that there are moments in which you might want to get drunk, right? Like you look to get drunk because that's the purpose, whatever. Who are you?
Frank is your best friend.
Who? Wonka?
It's your best friend, Google.
What's up, Google?
Not much. Just wondering why you guys haven't called CPS on Moni.
You can wonder all you want. I don't do that shit.
What
We just
happened, man?
we just call out the behavior, bro, and
No,
let
no,
people decide how they want to handle it. We
but
don't
you
call
remember,
we don't call it
right?
out.
You remember there was a few people that wanted to call CPS on her.
Saying it and doing it are two different things. You do understand that, right?
Why'd you even say it if you weren't going to do it?
Did I say it?
Let me
Did I
see.
say it?
There was
If
a few
I
of your
said it,
chatters.
if I said it, then ask me about something I said. It's just like all these fools that come in and ask me about other people. I'm not going to talk about other people. Did I say it?
Let me look at your chat. Hold on. Can you see the chat from here? Oh, you can. Okay. So who wants to step up and say they wanted to call CPS on Moni?
You're not going to call shots here, Google. I mean, I let you
No,
want your
I mean, come on, help me out because I
help you out. That's
don't
the
remember.
problem. Google,
No,
Google.
no,
See,
no.
that's the problem. You want people to help you out with your narratives. That's the problem. Don't put
Frank, you
shit
don't
out.
remember that?
Look, you don't put shit out there if you don't have it ready. I mean,
You
have it
don't.
ready. You
Are
have to
you
have
trying
it
to?
ready.
You you know what gaslighting means, right?
No,
Are you trying?
that's what you're trying to do.
No, are you trying to gaslight me and act like there wasn't
No,
chatters
no,
that are
what I
here
said.
right now
No,
that wanted to call CPS on
this is what
Moni?
I asked you. This is what I asked you. Did I
What
do
was
it?
your beef with Gruhorn? Wasn't that the beef?
Hold on, hold on. Did I do it?
What was your beef with Gruhorn?
No. Answer the question. Did I? Am I the one who said that about what you're talking about?
I don't recall if you said it
Okay. All right.
specifically.
So then once again, you do what you always do. You make up some false fucking narrative to try to
I,
create another.
but
And
how
now,
am I making a false
hold on.
narrative?
Now,
If I'm
now you're
telling you, I
trying to.
don't remember you saying it.
Okay. Well, then if you
I'm
don't
admitting
know,
that I
then
don't
I'm
remember
cool.
you
Okay. If
specifically.
you don't remember and if you don't know, then you don't know shit, bitch. That's the reality. And now, what my beef with Gruhorn has nothing to do with that.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure it had nothing to do with that.
Is Gruhorn in
It
here?
had it had to do with him pressing a point, just like you're
What
trying to press the point.
what
It's
point was he trying to press?
ask Gruhorn.
Well, cue me in. You should remember.
Cue me in. You see, hey guy, I want you
I'm
guys
letting
to
you.
listen.
I'm letting
I want
you.
you
I'm
guys
letting
to.
you.
I want you to listen to this shit. Listen, they don't even have their narrative straight. Do you guys understand? These are the fucking idiots that want to come in here talking shit. Get your shit straight, bro. You know, when I put out my videos, Google, I put out all the facts. It's their words, your own words, everybody's words, your own words
I'm letting
incriminating.
you. I'm letting you tell me
You're
what was the
letting me.
beef with
What
Gruhorn.
you're not. No, I'm letting you. I'm letting you articulate your narrative. Don't ask me to help you articulate your narrative for you, bro. Come on, man.
So you had a little beef with Grun, right? Gruhorn, whatever his name is.
What about it?
What was that about? According to you, according to Frank Ticas, what was
I
he? What
just
was
said it.
his
I
point?
just
What was
said
his
it, and
point
I say it
against
all
you?
the time. I just said it, and I say it all the time. I don't allow people to try to bully me into answering or into taking part in how they think. If you don't like someone, that's you. There's a lot of people I may not like, but I can
Who
still.
didn't he? Who did he try to bully you into not liking?
Do you remember?
I believe it was Moni.
Oh, you do you believe or do you know?
You might know more about it. I
Okay.
believe it's Moni, right? Was it
It's
Moni?
Google. It's your narrative, so you should know. It's your
What
narrative.
narrative? I'm asking you to clear it up for me.
Why are you asking me to clear shit up? You guys have been in my chat all the time. Look, you're mesmerized. See, that's mesmerized Monday. I got you fools mesmerized. You guys are over here trying to run narratives on me, bro. Come on, man. You want me to help you with your narrative, Google? You want me to prove
Or is it
it to
that you
you?
don't want to answer because you're gonna have to say that it was over Moni?
No, that's what you're saying.
Well,
You're
tell me
trying.
what you're saying.
You're trying to put words in my mouth, bro.
Okay, why can't you answer then? Why can't you be like, no, fool, it wasn't over Moni, it was over
Didn't I just
this?
answer and tell you that it was because I don't like people trying to pressure me into anything that they're talking about, just like you're trying to do?
And
I
who
don't
was he
allow it.
and who was he
I don't
pressuring you
allow
into
it.
talking about?
If you don't have the
Moni?
answer, look. You know what you should do.
Moni,
You know what you should do. You should subscribe to my channel. You should hit the like, and you should just watch, bitch. And next time you'll have all your notes, and you'll know exactly what to come and talk about. Because I'm not going to help you create your narratives
I'm
for
here
you.
to talk about when we were gonna call CPS on Moni, according to Exposed Tube chat.
Uh, uh,
What
uh,
happened to that?
according to who? According to who?
To your Exposed Tube chatters
My exposed tube chat.
or your family, your Exposed Tube family.
Okay, who wrote it?
Multiple people did. I could find the screenshots.
Was I one of them?
Your chat is here, and
No,
I'm asking them.
was I one of them? I'm asking you. Was I one of them? Because this is
Were
my
you
channel.
okay?
This is my
Were you-
channel. No,
but
I'm
they're in
asking
your
you-
chat.
No, was I?
I thought
one
you.
of
I thought you were all
them? No, no,
one.
no. Was I one?
Wait,
of
weren't
them?
you?
I'm
Aren't
asking
you guys all one?
Was I one of them?
Hold
Was
on.
I one? No. First answer the question.
Aren't you guys all one?
First answer the question. Was I one?
I
of
thought
them?
Exposed Tube family moved as one unit.
First answer the question. Was I one?
If I
of
went
them?
after you, I went after everybody. Am I correct?
Was I one
If
of
I
them?
go after Frank Ticas, I go after the whole family.
We're gonna go in parts here. I'm
So
gonna
you
answer
can't
that.
just be an individual
I'm gonna
now.
answer that too. I'm gonna answer
You
that.
can't
too.
be an individual
I'm gonna
now
answer that
and
too.
then
I'm gonna answer that too.
answer that,
Was
please.
I one of them? I'm gonna answer that too. Was I one of them?
According to the logic that all exposed tubers are one, yes, you were one of them.
No. Then that's you're building fucking bullshit narratives, Google. Because we always say this. We always say this. Everyone is a like-minded individual, but we all have our own opinions.
But I thought you were all
have our own
one.
beliefs. Hold on. We all have our own beliefs. We all have our own opinions. We all come from different backgrounds. But when we get together, we ride. We ride. When we get together, we uphold the rules of the explosive movement. But that does not negate anybody from having their own opinion.
Okay, so let me respond to that. So when you guys got together in Exposed Tubes Live and saw Moni doing what she was doing, you guys got together and started threatening to call CPS on her.
Who?
Exposed Tube chatters.
See, but then look,
people with wrenches in Exposed Tubes chat.
Google,
People with wrenches in Exposed Tube chat. So you guys are all one. So you guys acted together to do that.
That you're not smart, Google. Let me explain something to you. We constantly say it. The lives are recorded. They're all there. And every time that we get together, and every time you hear us speak, even today, I said, we all have our own opinions. We all see things differently, and we respect it. Sometimes we agree to disagree, and it is what it is. So whether certain people said it, that does not mean I may have shared that opinion. But I'll let people say whatever they want to say.
Are you denying that anybody? Are you denying that
this is where I'm destroying your narrative? We're not a hive mind. We're not a cult. We're individuals.
You are a cult.
We can make our own choices.
Just because you're saying you're individuals right now doesn't mean you're not a cult.
See, you could not run your narratives without help, Google. Come on, bro.
What do you mean without help? The evidence that you guys are a cult is there.
You need me.
We already exposed you guys as a cult. We already did that.
Google, you haven't exposed anything. And what are you, Google? Let me ask you, what are you?
Let me ask you one more question.
No, what are you, Google? What are you? Because if you are set on coming to my live, right? You're coming into my chat. You're set on making videos on me. You're set on talking shit about me every fucking day. Not just me, exposed to everything. Then what are you? What do you call that?
Multiple times.
What do you call that?
I said it multiple times. I am a troll.
You're mesmerized by me.
So let me ask you one more thing. So the other day,
you're mesmerized.
Hold on.
Admit it. You're mesmerized by me. Admit it.
I'm entertained by you like I would be entertained by a clown. Same way. But look, the other day you said that that you follow the majority. Whatever the majority says, you rock with.
Yeah.
So are you a follower, Frank?
Because
you are you scared?
Oh no.
Are you scared to lose followers?
See, this is how.
Are you scared?
No, this is how I.
Okay, explain yourself.
Okay.
Wait, that's on. Hold on. Don't
Hold
make me
on.
post a video of you repeating what I just said you said.
I'm gonna contradict two of your narratives.
Here we
You're
go.
saying right now.
Gaslight. Gaslight. Gaslight.
Are you gonna let me answer, or are you gonna keep
Yeah.
talking? You asked me
Go
a
ahead and
question.
answer.
Okay. Are you gonna talk over me?
No, go ahead.
Okay. You guys say your narrative is that I tell people what to do. Now you want to create the narrative that I'm afraid of people. So which is it? What it is, Google, it's called respect, which is something you don't understand. I respect. I respect. I have the utmost respect for people. I even try to show you respect. I did. But you
Can I
don't
respond?
understand. You don't understand that concept, bro. So for you, it's alien. For you, it's alien to understand that I'm not going to stress my point of view. I can only share it. I can only give my opinion. And after that, it is what it is. And you do that at work. You do that in the team. You do that anywhere in life, bro. Whenever you're working with people, you're not going to come in there and it's just your agenda. You have to listen to everybody. And that's what we do. That's why we're not a cult. That's what you don't understand. It's you cannot fathom these things because you have very, very little social skills. Very,
Okay.
very
Can I
little.
can I can I respond?
Very little. No, very, very few. I would say very minimal social skills. The
Can I
fact that
respond?
you consider yourself a troll lets me know that you're not able to relate with people normally. You need to have the stroking of your ego of weirdos and people on YouTube. You need to find love in all the wrong places and pay for it. You pay for love. I know you pay for love, bro. I know. That's an
Can I
empty
respond?
existence. That's an empty existence. So I can understand you being enthralled when you see a guy that's got his shit together and can
Did you
still
just
come out
say?
here
Did you
and
just
talk
say
to you.
enthralled?
Yeah, enthralled. You're enthralled.
Enthralled, this nigga. All right, look, listen. You called it respect. I call it fear
But
because
that's what
before.
you call it because you're an idiot.
Hey, you're
Because
interrupting
you don't
me.
understand.
I
You
didn't
don't
interrupt
understand
you.
concepts, bro. Bro, listen.
I didn't
Because
interrupt you,
you
bro.
call it fear.
You're
Listen,
not my
you call
bro,
it fear.
but
You call it fear
oh
because that's
god.
how you live. You live in fear. You
Can
live
I
in
can
fear of
I
being
can I
disclosed.
respond?
You live in fear of coming out and
Are
showing your
you
true,
you live in fear of me
your true
responding right
emotions.
now?
No, I'm
You're
not
in
in fear.
fear of me responding.
Go
Can I
ahead. It's
respond?
fear. It's fear. Go ahead.
Okay, so you call it respect, I call it fear because before Exposed Tube,
Uh
you had
huh.
no views, bro. You had no
What?
views.
Uh huh.
You had no likes.
And
Go back to your videos. The
what
first
about it?
video you did about Exposed Tube is when you started getting likes and views. Before
And
this, you were nobody, and
and
that's why you say I rock with what the majority says because you live in fear of losing your clout. You live in fear of losing your clout, fool.
no,
You
bro.
live in
Listen.
fear
You
because
know
that's
you
all you
look.
ever wanted was clout.
I know how you move.
That's all
I
you
know how
ever
you
wanted
move.
was clout,
Wait,
fool.
hey, fat and saucy, right? Fat and
You know that
saucy,
narrative isn't
moderator.
real, right?
You're a moderator, right? With
You
fat and
know
saucy,
Fernando knows what I look
right?
like, right?
Right. I
You
don't
know
care about
Fernando
none
knows
of
what
that.
I look like.
That's between you and him. I'm
You know
talking to you. You're
Fernando's
talking
seen me
about
in
me.
person.
You're
Do you know
talking
that?
about me. You're talking to
Do you
me,
know that
not
Fernando has seen me in
I don't
person?
know. That's something you know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Why would I? So if he's seen me in person, why would I deny being RDO?
All I know is that you
You're
are
talking
enthralled
about
by
ranting
me.
dropout.
You're enthralled by me. You are. That's why you
Wait, so
needed
you
to.
went from I'm fat and saucy's mod to I'm enthralled by you?
Yeah, because you're enthralled by men. You're a weirdo, bro.
But you're
Straight
the
up.
one that's trying to write a history about me that isn't real. You're saying that I'm fat and saucy's mod?
Weren't you? You know you were. Weren't you on them? Come on,
I
bro.
was. So I'm ranting
Man.
dropout according to you.
No, I don't know who you are. I just know you were
And
there.
why are you saying that I'm fat and saucy's mod if you don't know who I am?
You know who you are, fool. You already know who you are. You
But
already
you
know
just
who
said
you
you
are.
don't know who
'Cause
I
you were
am.
there. You were there. I know you were there.
But if you don't, you know I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on your kids. I was there.
I don't put shit on nothing, fool. I'm just telling you what it is. My yes is a yes, and my no is a no, bro.
You're
Straight
lying
up.
because I wasn't there.
Okay, yeah. Clean it up, bitch.
How am
All
I
right.
cleaning it
Is that
up?
all you had to say? Is that all you had to say?
Yeah, you live in fear,
All
bro.
right. Take care, bro. Oh man. So see, there you're in thrall, bitches. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta help my family here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? What? Cállate, guachi. ¿Cómo está?
Encontré a una compañera. Le conté que estaba para acá.
All right, all right. Let me be back. Let me be back. All right, let me put this back here. All right. So yeah, yeah. You know, I guess you're bored, fucking Moscaplex. You're bored. Grun is Google. Let me go back. Let me catch up with these chats. Hey man, these lads always get popping. You know, they always get popping. People always want to come and you know try to prove a point. Oh my god, why call in if you ain't belong and don't know what you're talking about? Right? Beautifully. That's right. Is he lonely, bored? Yeah, I think so. This guy's so low level, weirdo. Yeah, man. Google is mesmerized with the expo. That's right, Popeye. That's right. That's right. Doxer. Yeah. This fool is number one side. Doxer. Yeah, that's right. It was over Groon's inability to let shit go. That's what it was about. It had nothing to do with. I mean, it was like a side situation with Moni. It had more to do with him not letting go of what he continued to ask me after I had already given him an answer. That's what it was. Who gives a fuck about what's up? Your arguments are flawed, noodle kick. Yeah, man. Poodle, and your voice cracked like a twink twink. Yeah, man. Who was going to call CPS? We're people clowning. Yeah, man. Look, we're clowning. But these fools really want to make these things into real issues, and I mean, people can say whatever they want to say. And look, and that is their MO. That is their modus operandi. They'll send someone or they'll put someone in the chat and then they'll run. Look, ooh, look what they're saying in this chat. You see? Look what they're saying. And they create the whole thing. So fuck them and their narratives. Google, why are you asking about Moni when you talk shit about Shark and Skyla and now you're cool with them? That's right. Was I one of the? I thought they were clowning Moni. No worries. Yeah, man. No, come on. These guys are stupid. We are one, but we have our own minds and thoughts, dumbass. Exactly. Like this fool does not see. These are like basic things that these fools don't understand. Like they want to like create this like hard. Wait a minute, but if you're one, how could you all think differently? How can this happen? You must be lying. Like what the fuck, bro? So you mean to tell me that everybody that's working right now in a McDonald's wearing the McDonald's uniform, having signed the contract to work at McDonald's, they are now all McDonald's, they all think the same, they all have the same opinions, they all do the same shit. And they're actually making money off of it. You really think that's stupid? That's why I can't take none of you fools seriously. Exactly. Groom's opinion is consequential to the movement. That's the whole point. Noodle don't understand sarcasm. Yeah, man. You don't set the rules for any channel. That's right. Noodle, let's talk about you and your side putting fake jackets on people. That's right. Facts, Popeye. Google has never even heard of satire. No, I don't think so. I think she repented though. What the heck? Yeah, see, and that's the thing, you know, it's like once again, I'm a believer in first and second opportunities. No, I heard you. You told me who you were, fucking Google, and I let you on. No, but once you start like trying to overpower, no, fuck you. You're not gonna overpower shit. Not at all. And already heard, like we already heard what you came in with. We already know where your shit's going. If there's, you weren't gonna spit anything new. No. I remember I said that it is CPS case. Not anyone said they were gonna call. Yeah. I don't even remember. I don't even remember if anybody said. I wasn't paying attention. You know, the time that I heard about it was by them. They're the ones that put that rumor out there. That was you. I don't remember anybody saying that. And if they did say it, Taco, it was probably the way you said it. You know, it's a CPS case. Maybe they said that. And yeah, and then we of course we talked about how it was dangerous and they were putting them at risk. Yeah, we said that. But that saying that and saying we're gonna call CPS are totally different things. That's why these fools suck at their narratives. They were clowning mode. Yeah, it was just clowning. Noodle, let's talk about you saying Jay Slaughter is another person without proof. Do you deny it? Yeah, exactly, Popeye. They do it all the time, and then they come in here projecting. That's what bothers me. See, and you know when they say, "Oh, you're gonna gaslight me," it's because they know that they're fucking bullshitting, and I'm turning it around on them because I know they're bullshitting. They're just trying to fucking run a narrative. You're mesmerized, bitches. You just fucking proved me right. Oh, this was wild. Yeah, man. Jehovah's Witness is a cult. It is. Who is really going to call CF? Nope. Come on, man. We don't do none of that shit. It's a bigger cult. That's right. I worship the devil. I am a cult. That's right, Mr. Oxnard. Oh, you did that kick rocks, Aaron. Boy, yeah. Google, you ain't even a man of your word. You sit there and talk shit just like your master saying, "Oh, we're done." But yeah, here you are. Yeah, I thought you had retired, bitch. I guess not. Puta. You should show a documentary of the JW being pedos. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that. Fucking noodle plagues. Tell Pussy Place we have paperwork on him. Pinche, yeah, I'm not gonna read it. Serio Torta Pete. Google, shut up, Curebait. Who's we? Yeah, exactly. Noodle, go delete your channel again. Exactly. I haven't deleted my shit. This is dumb. Go on the boxes. Yeah. Emateo, they don't want it. Let's see. This kid never been socked in the. Bumbo said he's a gaslighter. Yeah, like what the fuck? These guys are dumb. Kelly Dog, Wonka and Google are made for each other. Yeah. They might even be the same person. Nah, because they got different voices. Go with Skyler and Bamiplex. That's right. Wonka Peg, run along, little boy. Pussy Place, how many times have you been beat up? Probably never, bro. Probably never. I don't think he's probably ever gotten beat up. Or maybe he got beat up too much. Either or. One of those two things happened. Yeah, that's right. He dropped the bomb. Hey, and did you see that he had a whole different user? It wasn't fucking Googleplex. These fools have time to be creating fucking users all day long. I don't even know what user it was. Yeah, did you hear him use the N-word? Fucking weirdo. Big words noodle. Yeah. Wow. This nigga. Yeah, man. Wow. She's jealous. Yeah. Before Bambi knew you had no views. I'm going to leave that right there for a little while. Before Bambi, you had no fucking views. You were a fucking gamer channel with like 30 fucking views on your 4-year-old videos, bitch. You just chose wrong. You chose the wrong side. And I told you, I've been telling you that your channels are going to flounder. You guys are focusing on the wrong shit. Well, you're focused on me. I'm a little channel. Like, what kind of views am I going to bring to you? Like, what? And you think you're not bothering me? You're not doing shit to me. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. But that's exactly right, Popeye. Before Bambi Noodle, you had no views. We all saw we saw your channel, bitch. It was a fucking gaming channel. And hardly ever any subscribers. And then even at your peak recently, you weren't getting that many views either, bitch. It's not my fault that you suck. It's not my fault that I got the hang of this. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I chose to be on the right side. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You know, you chose to throw your bones in with these other dudes. That's on you. You could have been cool. But you decided, like you said, to be a troll. And once you say that, I can't take you seriously, bro. Like once you say that, once you say, you know, I'm a troll, then okay, then if you're back to you're a troll, then why do you even want to talk about shit? Come on, bro. There's nothing to talk about at that point. No, and you came in with a fucking weird ass user, but I'll let you on. Like I told you guys, I'll let you on. Just keep it respectful. But once you try to fucking overpower, she's like, fuck no, that's the same. That's the fucking issue I have when people try to overpower this shit. Don't overpower it. You know, you're disrespectful, Google. You're a disrespectful guy. You are. You know you are. You're extremely disrespectful. Now I'll disrespect you guys, but I don't. You know, I don't know if you have women viewers on your side, and even the women that I know are against us, I don't talk shit about them. I couldn't care less. And someone asked me, I'll mention, but I couldn't care less about any of you. You guys care about me though. And once again, we're individuals here. We're adults. That's why we can have disagreements. That's why. Because we all have different ways of viewing things, bitch. Don't you understand that shit? Taco, you taking notes for your reaction? Yeah, Taco, you better react, bro. Noodle can't wait to get his hot moment. His voice cracks like a little boy. Yeah, man. After Bambi, you still don't have views. That's right, Popeye. We don't care about views. What a child. Yeah. You ran from Fernando. That's right. Monkey, see what you started? Monkey. This guy is a nobody. What the fuck is he even talking about? The little boy is still having it. Man, this is a whole other guy. Sunshine. This is a different one. There's a whole side full of these type of dudes. Like that whole side is these type of dudes. Now, when they get together, they might be able to run one coherent thought or two. I'll give them credit. They might be able to run 3 or 4 narratives at a time, but not for very long. Google never had a name before exposed to straight up, David. That's right. Noodle go cry on Nell's channel. Yeah, you know, and then these other fools that come in asking me, fucking Iron Bobby, asking me about El, bitch, to go ask him. Like, go talk to him, fucker. I don't know what he thinks or who he's infatuated with. No. Go ask him. I'm talking about being mesmerizing. You fuckers just proved my point. Google, you're the main one. You're my main one. I don't know if it disconnected. Sorry if it disconnected for a little bit. All you bitches are front to beat up on. I don't know whose side. I don't know what side you're on, Deuce. Bro, you were only Johnny's mod. Yeah, you were one of Johnny's mods, right? What a little bitch. Put it on your kids. Who the fuck is this guy? Straight fucking retarded. Yeah, you see, they do that fucking shit. Go save the girls on Figueroa. Oh, okay, this thing went up. I was enthralled as fuck right now. Yeah, I didn't do shit though. Again, but show up. I personally don't think that what actually was Google. We can disagree and still get along. I think it was. That was him. That's his fucking voice. Google sounded Jay. He was. Didn't you hear he was fucking smoking? He was smoking. He was fucking vaping or smoking. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Noodle Plays are gonna say he won. Of course. Look, they're gonna clip that, and then all their viewers, wow, Google really got him. But I don't care. Like I don't. You just proved that you're fucking enamored with me because I don't go into your shit. Did you just say enthralled? Yeah. Crackly voice punk. Lol Moni. I'm gonna clip the use of the N word. Yeah, clip it, bro. Hi, Sunshine. Nice to see you. We've heard Groom's voice. She's Austrian. Yeah, it's hella crackling voice. He said, yeah, bro. Hey, remember that teacher, that white teacher? That was a crazy video, bro. You know what I'm talking about, right? OG Small, that one like teacher years ago that came out saying that he used the word, but he didn't use it with the R, he used it with the AH. Yeah, that's a crazy video, bro. Fuck. You're making Bumbuck look they look bad anyway, regardless. Please don't call me a side situation. Sorry, but I mean it wasn't like the argument was derived from you, I would say. Maybe the argument was a side situation from you. Yeah, we'll say it that way. Moni, you're always been a you listen low so he thinks it's okay. Yeah, probably. Truth is, Google the one who called CPS for real. Really? Is it ironic little guys act like this? I don't know which little guy you're talking about, though, Bean. If you're talking about me, then I don't know what you're talking about. And if that's supposed to be who, I don't know whose head or face that is in your thing. But yeah, Groom was definitely Google. Nah, not at all. What's up, ET fan? What's up, Looney man? What's up? Chilling, bro. Looney. Bam got ET swatted. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna go into that, but you know, we'll just That's right, David. 100%. I know it goes. Welcome to the Exposed to Google is a twin. Hell yeah, Looney. That's right. That's right. Looney, who was really part of the Jehovah's Witness cult, though, Noodle? Do you think if you cry, you'll what more views? I don't know, bro. You wanna make me cry, Bean? Make me cry, bitch. Make me cry, ho. Can you? Because I see you behind a fake profile, just like all of you weirdos. That's probably you too. That's probably Google again. That's right, Taco Stain. Bottom line, no one called and Moni is here supporting. Yeah, bro. Bum is self-proclaimed gaslighter. Yeah, that's right. Yo, Frank, top the papas. Goes, they see one word in the comment section and create it. Yeah, goes. They always do that shit. Come in the Discord is public. That's right. A double-minded man isn't stable. That's right, Papa. You know, that's one of my favorite Bible verses, man. You know, I live by some, by those. That's why I'm not double-minded, man. I'm I stick to what I stick to. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. And if I can't do it, I'm gonna try to do it the next time, and I'm gonna do it. You may be able to stop me once, but not 2 times. Shout out to 2 times. What's up, Facto? Facto's in here. That fool has a million emails. Yeah, bro. Taco Stain. That's right, Facto. Nice to see you, man. All their fucking views are hate watchers. Yeah. You tell them, Colonel. Hey, what's up, Cujo Camarena? We're here. Self-admitted troll. Yeah, bro. Like, look, once you say you're a troll, I lose respect. Like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, you're just here trolling, then like I don't want to fucking put up with your shit. Like, we could have had an intelligent conversation. I thought it was going to go good. I gave them a little bit of an opportunity. But as you guys see, they always go down the lane of trying to, no, it's fear because I say it's fear. No, it's not fear, bitch. It's not fear because I speak my mind. If I had fear, I wouldn't speak my mind, but I speak my mind. I always do. I always give my opinion. And I put my opinion out there for people to think about it. Now, if at the end I'm not part of the majority in the train of thought, then I'm cool. I'm all right, cool. We'll try it that way. Now, if I'm right, eventually it'll come up. And if you guys are right, okay, well, you're right. Win-win for all of us. But see, these fools don't understand what it is to work with people side by side in a friendly manner. They don't understand that shit. That's crazy. But that just goes to show that when people say they're trolls, they really have very limited social skills. So they don't understand the wide panorama of relationship types that there could exist, or the type of negotiations that sometimes you have to do, even among loved ones. Because I love my kids, but they don't all eat what I eat. So sometimes we'll go to like a mall or something and we'll just go to the food court and everybody will have what they want to have. And we're a family, we're one, but not all of us eat the same thing. If we have a chance to choose something else, we'll choose something else, and that's it. What, all of a sudden we're not family anymore because you went to KFC and you went to Taco Bell and I wanted you all to eat Burger King? Come on, bro. See, that's how childish you guys sound. They all throw their bones in together. Yeah, bro. Think I should be ashamed of himself for crying like a. Should I? Should I? Should I be ashamed? Why should I be ashamed? Crying like a what? Anybody can go back to that live because I don't delete my lives, bitch, like you fools delete your lives. Anybody can go back to that live and see what's really going on. See, look, they already stole a name. Poodle suffers from dissociative identity disorder. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fake slaughter. Yeah, you know. It's clearly Google. Yeah. yeah. That's right, Taco. That's right, man. That video was crazy. That old man was crazy. I seen it. Yeah. That old man can. Yeah. Orderly, big words. Pinche beanhead. Yeah. Bean can't even keep it a bean. Nah, man, he can't. Let's see. Taco stain. Hey, all right. I caught up to everybody. Cool. Hey, man. This is what happens on my lives. These motherfuckers are mesmerized. They're mesmerized. I told you. Shit. Like, you guys proved me. See, that's the thing, man. Look. You could convince me that I'm nothing if you stop even acknowledging me. Then I would believe you. Like, I will believe when you say you are nothing. But you obviously think I'm something, but you just changed the narrative. You don't know who I am. You don't know what to attribute to me. That's why when I started this off, I said, when you are mesmerized, sometimes you attribute things to that thing that you're mesmerized of or about. You attribute things to it that may not necessarily be true. They're more like your thoughts, your desires, your wishes. You project them onto this thing that you're mesmerized. It could be a person. And in this case, you guys attribute all of these things to me, and then you can't decide which one to go with. Are people afraid of me and don't want to go against me? Or am I afraid of them? Now you got to decide on which one of those two narratives you're going to go on. Okay? Either they're afraid of me or I'm afraid of them. Which one is it, bitch? You can't run those two narratives at the same time. Either I'm homosexual. Hey, my respects to everybody that, love how you want to love. Do what you want to do. It's your life. But I know I'm straight as an arrow. So am I that? Am I gay, or am I a creep to women? I perv out to women. Which one am I? You can't have these two narratives out there like that. That's why I can't take you fuckers seriously. That's why. Like, you guys have to decide, like, which hill you're gonna fucking die on. Because if you keep going from hill to hill to hill, like, no, this hill, no, this hill's better. No, wait, let's go back to that hill. No, wait, that hill. Let's die on this hill. No, we're gonna have to die on that other hill. That's what you guys are doing. You guys put out fucking AI generated thumbnails on me, attributing all of these different things to me, that I'm like 10, 15 different people to you. You're mesmerized. That's what it is. You're fucking mesmerized. It is what it is. It is what it is. Se usó bueno las papas. Machete, you know. That's why I said I remember when we were talking about Mesmer, and I said that he was kind of like a crackpot, that he believed in like magnetism, and I said I do believe in some sorts of magnetism. Remember I said that? I'm a magnet to these motherfuckers. You know? It is what it is, and it's okay. See, but I have no problem. I have no problem. But once you start like trying to, once you say you're a troll, and then you start trolling, it's like, salud. Because now we're not having a conversation. Now it's just you trying to get one off. Like when you fucking call back, because I know that's you too, bitch. Hey, Fernando, meet me at over here. I know it's you. It's you, motherfuckers. Do all this. All of you do the same shit. Like, why do you need to do all of that? Like, didn't your handler put out a live once, and it's open to everybody? Man, you can keep that shit. I don't care what you have an open panel, and you want people to jump on. I'm not gonna be one. I have my own channel. I'll do it, and I'll jump on to wherever I want to jump on. You know. And this is why, once again, I need you guys to understand. I'm not going to stop. We're going to continue doing what we do. I am the exposed to movement. We are one. That's right, we are. But we're individuals. We're adults. We're thinking individuals. We're smart individuals. You know? Yeah, trolls will be trolls. And because you're a troll, because you're a self-proclaimed troll, I'm not concerned about what you say and what you do. Like Google, you put out so many videos on me, bro. Like you created so many little fucking weird ass homoerotic thumbnails about me, bro. And I seriously think that you're attracted to me, bitch. And it's okay. But just admit it. I think you did, though. Didn't he admit? You try to turn around. I'm entertained by you like others are entertained by clowns. It's funny that you would say that when I said you're enthralled by me. See, don't allow for your hatred or for your anger to become a form of being mesmerized. Because you may make the mistake of thinking that you got a handle on that shit, that you know who you're against. You start attributing things to this person. And once you finally get that meetup, you realize that it's not what you thought it was going to be. I don't know what you thought you were going to come in and do, fucking Google, but obviously you did not succeed. Unless you just wanted a soundbite, which anybody can grab a soundbite. But at the end of the day, you didn't change shit. You're going to have all the little cronies on your side, all the weirdos like you. Oh, great. Oh, just like they did with fucking Wonka. And it only made you look bad, that interaction with me. Just like this one made you look bad, Google. Like, I don't even have to say shit to you. Really. I just let you talk, and your own words make you sound stupid. And that is why he's mesmerized by the buttery chesticle. Oh man, they got some weird characters over there, don't they? Wow, that was a crazy comment, bro. That was a crazy comment. At least he stayed calmer than the last. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he stayed calm. But towards the end, he was starting to get loud, and that's why I kicked him off. Oh, good. Yay, I won the argument. Look, man. So look, and you can become mesmerized with winning an argument. You can, to the point where you can win an argument, and that doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to go your way. You can win an argument to your own detriment. You may think you win an argument to your own detriment. It's obvious to me he is desperately trying to get you to put out more workout videos. I haven't done them in a while, bro. I might do it because it's been raining, so I'll probably do it. One of these days. I'm gonna put out another workout video. I'm gonna flex on these fools. Oh! I'm gonna get one of my oldest shirts and just rip it. I don't know much yet. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Hey, so that was pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about. See, and it always works. Like every topic that I put out, you guys end up becoming a good fucking example. Look. Oh! Hey, they're tag teaming. Look, it's a tag team. Look, Ticas, don't you ever get tired of whining like a diva online? You're a disgrace. Your incessant babbling and elementary bullshit is like nails on a chalkboard. Bitch, but you're here. Once again, you're fucking enthralled with me. Like, why are you so concerned about my existence on YouTube? It matters to you. It matters to you. I'm waiting for a few more of you fuckers to show up. Hey, jump on, rednecks. Jump on, bitch. Hey, so battle boxes. I got to promote battle boxes too, man. We got the battle boxes with the explosive movement where you can do this. But instead of trolling, you can go on the battle boxes and just, air it out. You want to air shit out with me, you can go do it on the battle boxes. We're going to have that pretty soon. This should be set up by Friday of this week. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, another troll kickbox. Yeah, exactly, Popeye. Like, I don't get these fools. Like, you want to make your opinion known. Why? Like, why are you're enthralled, bitch? Man, spawn of Satan. Yeah, you don't sound smart, fool. No, he chose the best words though. Look, let's look at it again. Look, whining and diva. I'm sure those aren't words he usually uses. You're a disgrace. I've seen him use that. Incessant babbling. I think that's new. Like nails on a chalkboard. That's a good idiom. He thought about it. He he wanted to say something. Pez, but you're here, make it make sense. No one forcing you to what? Exactly, bro. Go talk to Ryder G about your. That's right. Ryder G, please raise my kid for me. I'm calling CPS. There, Google. Look, there you go, Google. Now you see who talks about CPS, bitch. Right there. Oh, man, you guys are funny. You guys trip me out. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, bitches. Shout out to the Exposed to movement, to Exposed to family. We are here. Thanks you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Yeah, thank you guys, man. You guys really make it worthwhile. I enjoy coming on here, seeing you guys jump on, seeing you guys ask questions. We're all one. We truly are one. But, motherfuckers, we got our own minds, man. Wait, there's more than one spawn? You got a problem with Ryder G? Look at that. I'm going to go tell him you got a problem with him. I don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is. I just see him on the chat. Someone's mentioning him. I don't even know who these people are. Let's see. Otro that don't understand sarcasm. Eso no son muy pensantes. No son muy pensantes. This fool redneck is a damn parrot. He asked the same question about Reggie has more heart than yeah. I don't know him, bro. I really don't know. I would maybe I've seen him, and maybe I might have watched the video, but I don't know. Like I'm not one to watch and go actively go search for channels. Like if something's interesting, I'll watch it. But I'm not like a big subscriber to channels. Um, I subscribe to like news ones, to some hip hop ones, obviously to the ones that you guys that I'm involved with you guys. But I don't subscribe to too many channels. Taco is probably a few very. That's right. That's right. Taco. 10-4, good buddy. Ryder G ignored. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know who he is. I'm no one's talking shit about him. We're just saying what you do, fucking rednecks, what you do. We're talking about you, your actions. See how you fuckers twist shit? Now you're gonna say, oh, they have a problem with Ryder. No. What is funny is that you're asking a man, which from what I understood last time, does not have children. You're asking a man that has no children for parenting advice. That's the criticism. The criticism is on you, not on the other dude. Come on, learn to fucking differentiate. See, you guys are fucking dumb, man. That's what aggravates me is how dumb you guys really are. And then you get mad at me. You get mad at me because I don't want to dumb it down for you, bitch. I will come on. Redneck sells blood of swans to keep it. All right, hey, thanks for everyone who made it. Thanks for everyone who watched. No, shout out to the Exposed to family, to ladies of Exposed to Taco Stain, to Terps, to Sooners, okay, to Hangman Stranger, everybody, man. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna keep rocking the way we do. You know, we're gonna go on the live later. Hope to see you guys on the live. And yeah, let's be real. See Taco, they chew on adrenaline glands. Ryder Jesus, rednecks. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know who he is, bro. I don't know. Rednecks is a cornball and and 3/4, 9.5 and 3/4. A little more than that. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. All right, guys. Hey, once again, shout out to everybody. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. I'm going to continue doing what I do. I will be dropping a video tomorrow. I am clipping something behind the scenes. You know, I wanted to take it easy today. I've been spending a lot of time here with the family. We've been going out just chilling. We always do, regardless of what these idiots say. They just don't know. But those of you that have me on social media, you know that I do enjoy spending time with my family. We do go out. We do spend time together. You know, I just know how to work my time. And that's one of the things that once again, learn to manage your time. Learn to manage your time. If you're able to manage your time, you will find time to do everything, to discover things, to observe things, and you won't have to look for time. Say bless everyone. Good job to you. Good. Thanks so much, Hangman. Shout out to you, bro. Hope to see you later, bro, in the live. That's right, Frank. Hey, thanks so much, Popeye. Once again, have a good night, everyone. Talk to you soon, and until next time. Let me see. Let me put this out. Peace.